Sunny Bonani, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kim Bingo, Imbalia Swatini, and this is Kiki with Kim. In our sad first story of the day, singer-songwriter and superstar Zahara has unfortunately passed on at the age of 35. According to The Guardian, Zahara had suffered liver complications due to alcoholism. I think we have all kind of dibbled and dabbled and heard about Zahara basically struggling with alcoholism. A lot of people speculated that this was because of, her journey in the music industry, but I do not want this video to be about those scandals. This part of the video is to send our deepest condolences to Zahara's family, Zahara's fans, everyone who listened to Zahara's music. Whether you were a fan or not, could not deny that she was a talented individual. And it is sad to end the year like this, but we want to send our deepest condolences. We appreciate your music. I remember that the whole nation went crazy over Loliwe. And there's a clip that I wanted to play, but every time I try and watch this clip, it makes me very emotional. But it's basically Zahara singing to late President Nelson Mandela. Thank you. It's such a beautiful clip because it just reminds us the impact that Zahara had on us as an audience, all the way to our presidents' houses and all over the world, and it is with sadness that we have to say farewell to you, Sisi, but we will see you again. And we just wish everybody, just the deepest condolences, because this is a loss to a lot of us. And yeah. Okay, next story. Global brands cut ties with P. Diddy Sean Combs after allegations of sexual abuse, physical abuse on women pile up on him. P. Diddy Combs was hit with a lawsuit by his former girlfriend, Cassie, who alleged that he was sexually, physically, and mentally abusing her. There were allegations of sex trafficking, allegations of abuse, allegations of mental torture in this lawsuit. P. Diddy wasted no time but to settle with Cassie, giving her what I believe was $30 million to basically put this lawsuit to rest. According to what I have heard, though, he had already tried to give her hush money on the low before she came out with this lawsuit, which Cassie apparently said, no, babe, because she said she wanted her story to be heard. They did settle, though, but that basically opened up a can of worms, because other women have come out. 2 other women, if I'm not mistaken, have come out to file a lawsuit against P. Diddy themselves. He went onto his social media to deny these new allegations, basically saying, I'm the poor black man that everyone is trying to take down. And it begs the question that he was not that defensive of himself with Cassie, though, but has all this power and all this oomph. He was on his social media typing in caps, mind you. Like, for me, if you type in caps, you're shouting at me. So you're screaming and you're huffing and you're puffing, P. Puppy Diddy, to dismiss these new allegations, saying that they are completely false. And yeah, I was basically just reading up on just this history of all these supposed abuse and allegations that other women had come to try and put forward about P. Diddy, but were very afraid, apparently, because of what a powerful man in the industry that P. Diddy really is. While I was doing this deep dive on him, I ran into a story about how P. Diddy's wife suddenly died, or died mysteriously. I don't know if it was mysterious or was it just questionable death, after she was basically threatening to have a tell-all book on everything abuse related that she had suffered at the hands of P. Diddy. And this book that she was writing, just when she passes on, goes missing. Now, listen to me and listen to me carefully. I was sitting in my room by myself trying to just think about why a lot of these powerful men are seemingly behind closed doors these vicious animals, and it hit me that it's not just powerful men. They just have the tools to execute dirt. They have the tools to hide things, because who's going to stand up against P. Diddy? Even now, tell me right now, who really from his colleagues is actually standing with Cassie? And if you can count these people, then there's a problem. Because you can't tell me that these things are happening, because some people have said, a few people in Diddy's camp have said that they've seen these things happen, and there is evidence of certain things happening, like sex tapes where Cassie was supposed to be having sexual relations with sex workers, and Diddy would record this, and it's a mess. So I think for me, I figured out that a lot of people want to live out their deep, dark fantasies and are actually monsters, but don't have the power that the likes of P. Diddy has to execute these monstrous behaviors. And I have a problem with that, because what kind of society do we even live in? Cassie tried to leave P. Diddy several times, but every time she would, it would seem her life would be in danger. The people she would try to date, their lives would be in danger, my bad. And it's just, it is, but we are definitely in an era of watching the downfall and the fail of P. Diddy. I was watching a video and someone said P. Diddy's contract, I think it was the Impressive channel, and she said P. Diddy's contract with the Illuminati has ended, and now all of a sudden all these allegations and everyone wants to say their side of the story. I want to commend Cassie for coming out with her story, because I think if we look at just the statistics of just people that go through abuse, they are able to come out more when they see one woman stand up and come out for herself. Hence the Me Too movement, and more people can talk about their experiences when they see the courage of someone else. People work better when they stand in a crowd. So a lot of people are saying, oh, they just want to take the black man down, as they always say when we call men out, because men don't call men out, but defend each other. But when we see one woman stand up for the truth, we have the courage to stand up for the truth ourselves and say, okay, I'm not alone. I can talk about this. I won't die because Cassie's alive. I mean, not his ex-wife, but we're here now. And it's a crazy story. I want to hear, what do you guys think about just the P. Diddy scandal? And, I'm excited to watch the fall of P. Diddy, to be quite honest with you. I can't wait to see how much more. We need this man in jail, writing fake hits. Well, let me not say fake hits, because now I'm hating. He's made some hits. Writing hits with R. Kelly in a style somewhere. Okay? Period. Let's go to our next story. Nadia is getting ready to release her tribute album for AKA in his honor. Nadia Nakai, as we know, is a rapper from South Africa, reality TV star, blah blah blah. But rapper, a lot of us were introduced to Nadia Nakai as a rapper, and she recently had lost her lover, also a musician, AKA, due to gun violence in Durban. He was gunned down and murdered, and she is now gearing to release a tribute album to him, which she said started off as a tribute EP, which turned into an album. I'm so excited for it. I'm a big fan. I say this all the time. I'm a big fan of anybody in general, but I am a big fan of Nadia Nakai, more so now, just watching her going through the pain that she's going through, losing the love of her life. It must be difficult. I've lost someone very dear to me. I lost my sister, and I struggle with it a lot, so I can only imagine like her pain. I am very excited to see Nadia Nakai back on the scene, giving us music again. I enjoy everything she does. I love me a baddie that works, period. A baddie that works, period. So I can't wait to hear this EP. I'll definitely listen to it, talk about it, review it. She says it's some of her best work. She says it feels like it's a spiritual kind body of work, that the most spiritual body of work that she's ever done, and I'm excited to hear it. I know a lot of emotion went into it, and every time there's emotion in anything that you do, you produce your best you produce your best work. So we're excited for you, mamas, and we'll be listening. Give us a show. From marriage to Andile Mpisane to reality TV star, Tamia Mpisane is set to do her reality TV debut as Andile's new wife on the second season of Kwa Mamkize. Is it Kwa Mamkize or Gwamkize? But I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? Obviously, we've spoken. I like me a baddie. But more so, we don't know Tamia. We just know the scandals that were around her. Like 1 minute, her now husband was in a relationship with someone else, and then had a surprise, allegedly a surprise engagement, and a very quick, fast marriage. And we were all just sitting on our phones, shook to our death. But she has maintained silence. Like, she is known, a lot of people on social media say she doesn't even know how to talk. And from what I heard, she said, well, you'll be surprised who I am, and she can't wait for us to get to know her. I can't wait to get to know her. I want to see all the drama. Like, I need these people to give me the drama, darling. But we'll be watching Mama, and they just recently got their second child together, Andile and Tamia. And yeah, no, I think I've always enjoyed Mamki's reality show anyway. It's nice to have this new addition. It's always nice in reality TV when there's a little bit of scandal and this happening and this happening, So we can't wait to watch. I can't wait to watch, and I'll be keeping up. I hope Tamia gives us a show, man. Like, a show, but I still want her to be a put together wife. I hate telling people how I want them to be, because that's not my business. But like, as a reality TV consumer, I'm allowed to say, okay, I still want her to keep like her poise and but like, I can't wait to get to know her, and we'll be watching. This reality show is set to premiere on the 14th of December, if I'm not mistaken. So we are watching. We're heading there right now to watch. Okay, period. Hi. In our last story, Thato Rampedi, YouTuber content creator, takes to his social media to what seems like he is trying to exploit graduates. Thato takes to his social media and posts marketing or management graduates looking for unpaid internships with Rampedi Media for 6 months. Please email your CV to info@rampedimedia.co.za. Honey, when I tell you social media went ablaze, I remember reading this tweet and saying, stop it. Like, stop it. Someone like myself can relate to something like this, because I am in the entertainment industry, but I'm basically like just starting, and I don't have like the contracts and all these sponsorships that everyone has. And a lot of people will say to me, oh, you're talented, we want you to do a show, but we'll pay you in exposure. Like, we're not gonna pay you, but like, you're on a big stage. And I'd be like, exposure has never paid my bills, I'm sorry. And what you're doing is you're exploiting young talented individuals to do your work for you for free. Sir, you don't do no work for free. Are you what is this, you know? Social media went crazy, and then he decides to backpedal. Excuse me, I was burping. Crazy. Social media went crazy, and after the backlash, Thato decides to come back to social media to basically backpedal on his initial statement, saying that a friend had spoken to him to basically question his tweet. And he says, no, that is not what I meant. What I actually meant was they will get paid because firstly, it's a remote job where you have the opportunity to earn 6,000 to 10,000 K commission-based job, that is. I didn't mean they're working for free. I meant I will pay them in commission. Like, so we're not five. Like, we were born, but yesterday wasn't the day. No. You got called out, and now you backpedaling, which is okay though, because I'm like, okay, at least now going forward, he is going to do his job. He's going to do his part well, right? Because now we're on to you. And I hope this sends a message to a lot of people trying to employ people that go to school to get degrees, that they are not puppets. We're not puppets, and we're definitely not children. I know that's right. So social media went crazy. He went back on his word, but I hope he does better. I need him to do better. You know, I'll leave it at I hope he does better. And not just him, but a lot of people trying to employ us. The economy is bad, my darling. And the last thing we want to do is to be exploited for our God-given talents, never mind talents that we went to school for. Even I don't sing for free, and I studied music. And I studied media, and I'm planning to get paid on this platform because I studied to do this thing. Okay. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me on yet another episode of Kiki with Kim. Before I go, you guys know it was Pink Friday recently, and Nicki Minaj recently dropped Pink Friday 2. I've been listening to the album. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It is such a diverse body of work. It's like you go from crying on one song where she's talking about her grandfather and her father not meeting her son, to then talking about, oh, I'm going to pull my guns out and boo, 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 like baddies worldwide. I love it. I feel like it is such a rounded body of work, and I appreciate it. I'm bumping it every day in the house. I think my favorite song at the moment is, I think it's Big Difference, obviously, because that's my energy. Like, I ain't nothing like you, period. But thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I hope you come back another day. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. That is at Kim Bingo on Facebook, on Instagram, on X. Got it right. I always say on Twitter, on X, and basically all my social media platforms. My name is Kim Bingo Imbadia Siswatini, and I can't wait to hear from you. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe, like, share if you must. But come on back another day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.